They call this G2G. G2G means that it's an agreement between those governments and Kenya government. Let us see that MOU. 2, let them also show us tax returns, which as a result of this importation of this oil, how much tax has been paid by these companies, these shadow companies that have been appointed to handle this cargo, this deal. Okay? And then show us also supplier purchase agreement. Let us see that. Then tell us why EPRA boss, Amisa Kipto, was involved in the negotiations of these contracts, yet he is the one also who is here fixing prices. If that is not corruption, I don't know what corruption is. Those are very valid questions that I want this government to answer. Thank you.
Your Excellency, with your indulgence, we have 2 questions, then we wind up the session.
I'm Chris Owino from Ramogi TV. I've got 2 questions. The first question, are you considering taking any action against the governor of Turkana who has outrightly rebelled against the party in line with the enhancing discipline in ODM? And secondly, there have been reports that ODM has lost its grips in Western Kenya and the coast. Do you have formidable plans to revamp the party? That's all.
I don't answer to propaganda. That's basically propaganda. Nobody has measured the popularity of ODM. That's, you've seen that. You have heard it here.
Order members.
Mama Zara here is from Lamu. She's actually told me that our competitor has been to Lamu 5 times since elections, but the ground has not changed. But we will go back to Lamu. We are going to go back, and I will invite you to accompany me when I go to Lamu and see how I'm going to be received in Lamu. Secondly, I mean, it will be very unfair of me to begin to discuss a governor here when he's not present. That is not right at all. Those are internal issues that are dealt with. There are organs within the party to deal with those issues. So if Mr. Jeremiah has issues, he will deal with the party organs, not me. I have nothing against Mr. Lemurkel, but of course he misbehaved, and there are proper organs that will deal with those issues, not here. Okay.
Thank you very much. I think members of the media, you can leave. We'll call you back again for resolutions after the session. Thank you very much. Back to Chairman.
Wacha media sasa watoke kidogo. Wacha tupige makofi ya kilo ya baba sasa. Asanteni sana. Thank you. We can sit. Kindly, Etale, ask the media to leave because we want to wind up the meeting. We want to conclude the meeting very quickly because I can see it's 1:15. I want us to be done in the next 20 to 30 minutes. In fact, if we can be done by 1:45, then we go for lunch na tuende kabisa instead of going out coming back. Tumekubaliana?
and state capture in all its forms. For this evils are taking deep roots in our country. We are looking for people who are committed to building an economy in which all Kenyans can flourish, an economy which benefits as a whole rather than a few individuals. In this exercise, we must confront a few realities, including the fact that some of our members and leaders are not as active in their communities and branches as they should be. We must do away with unreliable and slow system of issuing membership cards, and also do away with undemocratic tendencies that keep would-be members away. We must address the issue of and its impact on operations and performance of the party, that is, discipline and camaraderie. Without discipline, we can't achieve much. We must also do away with the problems of gatekeeping, keeping people from joining and renewing and therefore participating in the life of ODM. At the end of the exercise, we must have millions of new members. It must be clear to all that the organization is growing. I want to conclude by saying that from the experience I've seen a lot of interest in the party, but a new development which is actually retrogressive that we see in some parts of our country. And I've seen it in the coast, I've seen it in upper eastern, I've seen it in northeastern, I've seen it here in Nairobi, I've seen it in western, I've seen it in Nyanza. The issue of early campaigns. People are in campaigns, and we hardly 1 year from the last elections. We still have got 4 more years to go. But this is bringing a lot of tension among our members. And people campaigning, they want to be MCAs. Those who are elected as MCAs campaigning, they want to be MPs. They have hardly served the people to qualify. It is what you're doing to the people as an MCA which will endear you to the larger constituency. Then you have got people elected as members of parliament